Hi everyone, welcome back to Earl Grey Books. I'm Ellie and today I'm here to do my next quarterly goals check-in. So I set myself a couple of goals at the start of the year. I added a few more here and there as different reading challenges came out and things like that. So I'm going to share with you how I'm going with all of it. So I'm going to talk about my TBR, I'm going to talk about those goals, I'm going to talk about my haul revisits. So we're going to jump right in, and I will do video chapters if you're interested in a particular part, and then you can just jump around and watch what you want to. So starting up, we're going to talk about the big goal, which is my main reading challenge. Like, how many books do I want to read in 2021? So the goal I set was 200. I'm currently at 91. I'm filming this a few days before it's going to go up. So I will hopefully finish off a few more books, and I'm about on target to make that 200 goal by the end of the year. So that's good. That's pretty easy. Next one, of course, is the TBR. My goal was to have under 200 books on my TBR at least once during the year, which I did. I managed it twice in the first quarter of the year, and then we're like almost back at 250. Been buying a lot of books, as you might have seen with the hauls and things that I've been doing. And yes, I'm definitely trying to curb that because I don't know. I don't want to get back up to 300. I think that that's kind of my limit where I'm like, absolutely not, that's too many. And so I really want to get back down into the like 100s. If you're someone that has a TBR of 300, 400, like no judgment. I just think for myself at this present point in my life, like 250 makes me feel anxious about it, and I don't want to have that many. So I really want to be working on that. I don't really know how I'm going to do it, but we're going to try. The next one is that I wanted to read all my pre-2019 books on my TBR. I think there was like 11 last time, and I now have 6. I have unhauled quite a few of them. I tried to read some of them and I didn't like them, so I got rid of them. It was great. So I am at the moment working my way through In Search of Mary Shelley by Fiona Sampson, which is one of the books on that list, and I'm like 75 pages in. I've probably got about 150 pages left to go, so I am trying to finish this in June. And then I'm also planning on starting Neurotribes by Steve Silberman, because I realized that most of the ones that I had left on my list were all non-fiction. I have 2 fiction, so this one I know is going to take me a while, so I thought I might as well start it and just work on it, really. So there's that. I think I'm going to be able to do that by the end of the year. I'm not too stressed about that one. But it does mean that I would like to start working on my 2019 books as well, to try and bring some of those down. I would really love it if I don't really have like a time frame in mind, but it would be great if like all of the things on my shelves were things that I'd bought more recently as I go into each new year. So I'm just keeping that in mind. The end of the year I would like to read some of them, and a lot of them are in different projects for things, so I think that I could probably break it down, maybe I don't know, by half or so. There isn't too many on that list, so I think it's doable. Yes, okay. Next one is I wanted to finish / catch up on 15 series. I think last time I mentioned maybe 4. I think I finished one more. I'm not really sure on this one, to be honest. There are a couple that I'm like, I think I've caught up on them or I've finished them, but I'm not sure because there isn't any information. So this one's a little more complicated. I do have quite a few books that will end series for me that I just need to do. I just need to read them. But also I've started so many other series. So yeah, that's another one that I kind of need to be working on a little more than I have been. Next up is Total Recall, which is a reading challenge around the Discworld books. I think I set myself 6, and I've read 2. So I've read 1 more than I did last time. But this I know is about to ramp up because Mel and I from A Book Fiend Named Mel, you all know her. She's on here all the time. We will be buddy reading them from the next book. So hopefully about 1 a month. And so that will definitely help getting through that challenge. Next one is my Let's Read Middle Grade challenge. I will link both of the information for these ones down below. So I've now read 9 middle grades. Literally the entire point of this is just to read middle grade. So that's okay. I have a couple more that I'm going to be reading this week and whatnot. So again, not too stressed about that one. My next one is translated, to read some translated fiction. Last time I think I'd read 1. I've now read 6, so I'm super happy with that. Eurovision-a-thon was a big help with this one, and I still have a couple of books that I didn't get to during that readathon that I'm hoping to read over the next few months, because I would like to talk about them for next year's readathon. So I have those. Yeah, feeling pretty good about those challenges. They're kind of low stress ones, so I'm not too bothered about them. And next up I want to talk about my haul revisits. So I haven't been doing super well with this. I've been trying, but I mean, I've talked about this before, where nothing really happens if I don't read the books. Like, I haven't set myself, it's not a TBR game, I haven't set myself punishments or anything like that. So sometimes I just haven't gotten to those books. Often, if they've been on my TBR for a year and I haven't read them, there's often a reason. So a lot of them are, for example, I'm working my way through Empress Dowager Cixi by Young Chang right now, and this is a big non-fiction. Like, that's the reason I hadn't read it, because it was quite intimidating, but I'm working through them slowly. I've set myself a new goal, which is by the end of the year to have that number under 50. Right now it is at 79, so again, I think that's doable because I have a couple on the go right now that once I finish them I could take off. I think it was like 6 or something, so I think I can do that, and yeah, it'll be good, awesome. And those are really my plans. I'm not going to add any more challenges at the moment, or any new goals or anything like that. I really want to focus on getting that TBR down, which is obviously helped by like reading those pre-2019 books and the 2019 ones, and working on those haul revisits and like catching up on series and everything. So I'm feeling good at this stage about about where things are going with that. So with that being said, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. I'd love to hear about your goals and challenges and how you're doing as well. If you want to leave that below, I'll see you all next time. Bye.